What's up guys, it's thebossimaad, and in today's video we're going to be talking about the new best loadout in Fortnite. Before we get into this video, be sure to check out cinchgaming.com for Autumn Pro controllers and use my code THEBOSS for 5% off. Link in the description. So yeah, recently there have been a lot of updates in Fortnite with nerfs and buffs to various weapons in the game. For example, shotguns have been nerfed heavily, leaving them hardly usable on their own. Whereas SMGs have been given huge buffs, and Epic has even added 2 new SMGs, both with insane fire rates. So that leaves the question, what is the new best loadout in Fortnite and which gun combinations are the most effective? Now, back in the day, you'd either rock pump tac shotgun, pump on its own, if you could hit your shots, or attack on its own, if you couldn't. Lol. For the real OGs, double pump was a go-to meta and was seriously OP. Back then, SMGs weren't even considered for close range fights, just because shotguns were so powerful. However, things have changed a lot. New weapons have been added, like the drum gun, the revamped SMG, and the new compact SMG. The two main metas right now are pump SMG or pump drum gun. I used pump SMG for a while, and it is definitely a strong combo. The strategy is to deal heavy damage with the pump and then spray and shred with the SMG. The only flaw for me was that the SMG has a too small clip, so you had to reload it too often, sometimes even mid-fight. Because of this, I decided to try out pump drum gun, because the drum gun can store 50 in its clip and still shreds at close range. This became the new meta very quickly. However, upon release of the compact SMG, which also has 50 in its clip and an insane fire rate, this is definitely the strongest close range loadout at the moment, if you can find one of course. Otherwise, I'd just use pump drum gun, which is also very strong. So now you know which guns I use and carry, but I'm sure many of you are wondering, what about the heavy shotgun? Isn't it a better shotgun than the pump? The answer is yes, it does more damage and has a faster fire rate, but I guess I just feel more used to the pump and the way that it shoots, because I've been using it ever since I started the game, so it's my bread and butter. I probably should get used to the heavy, to be honest, but I barely ever find them in the game. Oh, and no, I didn't forget about the RPG, it's just super OP, and I'm sure you didn't need me to remind you about that. As for what other guns I use in my loadout, I tend to use the normal AR, including the SCAR, instead of the burst AR, including the FAMAS, just because I feel that they are better on the whole and easier to hit your shots with. Check out my previous video if you're still struggling to hit your shots. As always, my sniper of choice is obviously still the hunting rifle, as it's just so clean to shoot with and offers you that complete knowledge of your surroundings at all times. And of course, we're still hitting those juicy headshots on the daily. Here are some other tips and tricks for your loadout that might help you. Always keep the arrangement of your loadout the same every single game, as it will make you faster at switching weapons and knowing what items are where. Personally, I go with medium range, AR, 2 close range, shotgun and SMG or drum gun, meds, minis, and finally long range, sniper or grenades. For meds, carry mini shields or big shields if you can, over bandages and medkits, because you can usually find bandages or medkits of people that you kill. Anyway guys, that's it for this video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to drop a like and tell me what guns you use in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon to never miss any of my videos. That's it from me. See you in the next one.